Greetings to the Bernard Mizeki College community worldwide. I am honored to be here this afternoon and I hope there's lots of value. I am Howard Mathews, the current head of Bernard Mizeki College. You need to know a little bit about me. I'm told I'm very privileged to have been born and brought up as a tobacco farmer's son in Wedza, south of here. I was certainly privileged to attend Springvale School and then Falcon College in Esegudini. After my education, I went on to Rhodes University in Grahamstown in South Africa, and I studied a BA in English and History. I had a wonderful time there playing hockey and rowing, and I furthered my education. My first job was at Rizawi School, 20 kilometers south of Bernard Mizeki College, starting in 1983. I taught there for 9 years and I met my wife while we were at Rizawi. From Rizawi, I moved as head to Lamagandi College Primary in Chinhoyi, and we had 15 very happy years in Chinhoyi, and our daughters grew up there and they attended Lamagandi College for their education. After 12 years at the primary school, I became head of the senior school at Lamagandi, and I certainly learnt lots about senior schooling and enjoyed that time. From there I moved to Chigutu, and we did 13 years at Bryden Country School. And to round off my career, I chose to join Bernard Mizeki College and come back to Marondera, therefore coming full circle, close to home. I am married to Janet, who is a very skilled teacher, and at present she is teaching at Springvale House, part of the Peterhouse group, teaching grade 6. We have 2 married daughters. One is married in Chipinge and has a daughter, so we are grandparents, and we have another daughter in Adelaide in the Eastern Cape, and we have 2 grandchildren there. Having been a head of an ATS school for 30 years, I believe I have lots to offer Bernard Mizeki College and its primary school and even its farm. As you remember, we are here to liberate minds and souls. And that's part of our motto. I hope you remember our motto, Liberavi Animum Meum. Talking about liberating our souls first, you will be pleased to hear that our weekly services continue, firstly on a Tuesday evening and then on a Sunday. We are fortunate to have Father Patrick Murangani as our chaplain. He is also the rector of Dombo Tombo Parish in Marondera. We are building up to the Bernard Mizeki Festival in the middle of June, and the whole school attends, and I'm sure you will have happy memories of that occasion. Janet and I attended last year and were awestruck by the number of pilgrims that attended. Moving on to liberating minds, and that's our job as teachers. You will be pleased to hear we have 450 students this term, and we have 35 teachers. We have 17 subjects written at IGCSE level for Cambridge, and then we do 12 subjects for A level. We are proud of our academic reputation and our traditions, and certainly in 2022 all our boys did us proud. And to avoid bragging, I am just going to go through a few of those. At IGCSE, there were 55 A stars, and at A level we were very proud of 14 A stars. Our Hexco computer students also did very well, and there were 51 distinctions there. You'll be pleased to know that our boys study hard, not just during the week, but at the weekends, and many of the routines you will be familiar with. We believe in our students making school trips to make their learning more practical, so they actually are matching up theory and practice. And we have several school trips planned for this term. I'm sure most of our students, former students, will remember Mr. Warinda. Mr. Warinda is retiring at the end of 2023 after 40 years of commitment to our college. That is an amazing display of loyalty. We plan to make it a special year for him in many areas, and allow everyone to say a goodbye to him. BMC was set up to train leaders and men of character. We are aiming to continue that tradition. We have 25 captains under the leadership of Kudakwashe Wabai in Upper 6, and we had our investiture by the bishop last term. There's lots of training that goes into our leaders. They, as low as 6s, they attend a radical challenge weekend just south of Murrundera, and then before we start at the beginning of the year, we attend a training camp at Karamazondo's farm. Leadership is important at every level at BMC, not just in Upper 6. Each class has its own class monitor who changes every term, and they all get a chance to test their skills with their peers. And we have, of course, the captains of every team. Fitness is important to us, and we believe in lots of afternoon activities. You'll be pleased to hear that we have a sports director installed, and the Warinda tradition continues because we have Joseph Warinda. In fact, he attended Bernard Mizeki as a Form 1, and he is back as our sports director, having been part of the Peterhouse group. We are part of the ATS League in basketball, volleyball, swimming, chess and badminton, and we compete honorably in all those disciplines. You will be pleased to hear that we have installed an all-weather surface for volleyball, tennis and indoor hockey, and we are very excited about that, and we'll make good use of that in the future. We continue to host many tournaments and events. This term we have under 14 soccer, and we have 2 volleyball events. We hosted last term the district's athletics, and we are hosting this term the basketball. You'll be pleased to hear our rugby posts are up, and we are taking it seriously, and we have created a cricket wicket for the 3rd term, so that we are able to compete in many disciplines and give our students a broad knowledge of all disciplines possible. One of our challenges that we are undertaking is to irrigate our fields, and I know our Mizekians are keen on helping us here. Moving on to the cultural side of our school, I haven't mentioned the choir, and the choir always needs mentioning because they produce wonderful sound in chapel and at assembly weekly. They have also performed well and they earned honours at the National Institute of Allied Arts last term, and we're very proud of them. Just to talk about some of our clubs and their achievements this year, our Leo Club won a quiz at the recent Bulawayo conference. Our Media Club has done us proud, winning the British Council Our World competition for the second year in a row. 2 Form 4 boys won the national debating competition in the holidays, and a trip for our debating team is planned to Johannesburg in the middle of June. A low 6 young man representing Mashonaland East at the end of last term came 4th overall in the competition. And recently a Form 3 boy has been invested as the junior member of parliament for our constituency, taking over from a Form 4 boy. Our clubs offer a range of activities to develop skills and talents. You are welcome to visit us at any time. We look forward to seeing you, and particularly this year where Mr. Wirinda would appreciate some words of appreciation from former Mizekians. Thank you, and we look forward to meeting you.